The gap between rich and poor is not growing slowly, it's about to explode, and most people won't even see it coming because it won't look like a crisis. It will look like opportunity, new technology, new tools, new convenience. But underneath all of it, something much bigger is happening. The rules of wealth creation are changing permanently. And if you're still playing by the old rules, you're falling behind. Not gradually, exponentially. Most people think inequality grows because billionaires are greedy, corporations exploit workers, governments fail to regulate markets. Those factors matter, but they're not the real accelerant. The real accelerant is leverage, and leverage is scaling faster than human effort ever could. There are 3 types of leverage that create extreme wealth: capital, code, audience. And right now, all 3 are compounding at the same time. One piece of software can serve 10 million users. One investment can scale globally overnight. One creator can influence millions from a laptop. Meanwhile, human labor does not scale. You still have 24 hours. The wealthy are multiplying. The average person is trading time. That gap doesn't grow linearly, it explodes. AI is not the main event, it's the multiplier. A single individual with AI can now replace entire departments, launch products faster, analyze markets instantly, create content at scale. What used to require capital now requires skill. What used to require teams now requires systems. The top 1% who adopt leverage tools early will move 10 times faster. The rest will compete for shrinking wages. This isn't dystopian, it's structural. The new divide won't be rich versus poor. It will be leveraged versus non-leveraged, those who own scalable systems, and those who sell hours. The scary part? You can work harder than ever and still lose, because effort without leverage is trapped, and effort with leverage compounds. Why most people won't adapt? Not because they're incapable, but because adaptation is uncomfortable. Learning new tools feels overwhelming. Building assets feels slow. Ignoring status feels lonely. It's easier to upgrade your lifestyle than upgrade your skill stack. It's easier to consume technology than master it. And that's why the divide grows. Comfort is expensive. For decades, the middle class survived on stable income, but stability is shrinking. Automation compresses wages, global competition increases supply, technology removes friction and jobs. If you rely only on income, you are vulnerable. If you build ownership, equity, assets, scalable output, you gain insulation. The future rewards ownership more than effort. That shift alone widens the gap dramatically. Digital systems favor extremes. One app dominates globally. One platform captures the majority of traffic. One creator captures the majority of attention. This is called winner-takes-most dynamics. In the past, success was local. Today, it's global. Which means second place earns dramatically less. This concentrates wealth at the top faster than any previous era. Here's what makes this worse. Most people still optimize for salary, title, social validation, instead of equity, skill leverage, distribution. They chase stability in an unstable system. And by the time they realize the rules changed, the compounding effect has already widened the distance. Wealth today is built early and scaled aggressively. Waiting is expensive. This is not the system is rigged. This is the system rewards leverage, and leverage is more accessible than ever. You don't need millions. You need rare skills, distribution, ownership thinking, intelligent use of technology. The barrier isn't capital anymore, it's awareness. If you ignore this shift, you'll feel like you're running faster every year, but your purchasing power shrinks. Your opportunities narrow, your stress increases, you'll blame inflation, you'll blame politics, you'll blame corporations. But the deeper issue will be you didn't build scalable advantage, and in an exponential world, flat growth feels like decline. Focus on leverage, not hustle. Ask, how can I create once and benefit repeatedly? How can I use technology to multiply output? How can I build assets instead of expenses? How can I shift from employee mindset to ownership mindset, even inside a job? Start small. Learn tools deeply. Build one scalable skill. Create something that lives beyond your hours. The earlier you begin, the more compounding works for you, instead of against you. The gap explodes because the rich compound, the average consume, the leveraged scale, the rest compete. And compounding, when accelerated by technology, becomes violent, not in a visible way, in a silent way, gradually, then suddenly. This decade will create more self-made millionaires than ever before, and more financially trapped workers than ever before. The same tools will exist for both. The difference will be adoption speed and ownership. You are not competing against billionaires, you are competing against people who learn faster and leverage better. If you understand this shift early, you position yourself ahead of the curve. If you ignore it, you compete at the bottom of it. The gap is about to explode. The question is, which side are you building toward? If this video shifted your perspective, subscribe, because in the next videos we're breaking down the exact skills that create leverage, how to build ownership without quitting your job, and how to position yourself for the next decade of wealth creation. The future won't reward effort alone, it will reward leverage. Start building yours now.